Do 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 do. Silver bells, silver hair. It's Christmas time on the YouTube theme song. Silver bells. It's Christmas time. It's Christmas time in the Christmas. I'm singing the theme song. And this is the Silverhairstacker theme song. Ah, what's up? It's Christmas time. Yeah. I got my Nestle's cocoa. Got a candy cane. I got my Christmas mug. Yeah. You ready for Christmas? It's time. Ba, ba, ba. Who we got here? We got the Jabus. Yeah. Entrenching tools. E-tools. Listing and packing. Hope you're doing well. Grady Judd's County. Who the heck is that? Don't know. That's good policy. We don't want people tracking you down. Your beauty. They couldn't handle your beauty, Hank. Perfectly understandable. 10 going out. 666 boxes or similar. That's the devil's boxes. 666s. Contemplating vacation mode next week. Yeah. Theme song. Silverhairstacker show. Because it's Christmas. Business cards. Hi, bum crack. At least one person likes my theme songs. Good morning, Robin. I like everything food-wise that Christmas has to offer, that's for sure. I still got a couple of presents to buy. Come track me down. I don't think I could handle you in this. Pew-pews and ammo. Backhoe. There you go. What's the matter, huh? Good morning, Joanne. It's funny, you guard your house with your gun, but then when you run your garage sale, everybody comes in. Or comes up the driveway anyway. The dog is chewing on my fingers. Sign up for the masterclass. Yep. Got a return yesterday. Oh no. I had a package come back from the post office. Undeliverable. So the person bought the item from me. I shipped it to them and they moved. So I don't know whether they're going to request a refund or what. But anyway, it came back here. It wasn't anything big. It was a little rocket ship toy. Gwen actually wants a lightweight, like a battery-powered Dyson. So I think I'll order her one. I doubt if I get it before Christmas, but she wouldn't tell me what she wanted for Christmas. I'm getting behind already. What was silver? Sandy! Flags here. That's some confusing writing you just did. Someone, I thought. Wow. Return to sender. Return to sender. Address unknown. Hey, Ping, what's going on? Sadie! Hey, I got 33rd in yesterday's tournament. Bam! It's about time I won one, or didn't lose. It helps when you get 4 queens. Flop, 4 queens. 2 in the... So I placed 33rd and I got $30. There you go. That's a keeper. Lutherans? Actually, Lutherans are pretty nice yesterday. They sold me a pair of Tony Lama ostrich boots for $15. I listed them yesterday for $94.99. Actually, the Lutherans gave everybody one of these cups with the chocolate, and look at that. Lutherans gave us a Christmas present. We have so many mugs. Our cabinets are... You can't even hardly close the cabinets because there's so many mugs stacked up in there. So I'll probably throw this mug away and... Yeah, I remembered this morning I did monetize. Thanks for reminding me, though. Sweet. We have an ugly Christmas sweaty party. Sweaty party? Ugly sweaty party for lunch. How do you not have an ugly Christmas sweater? They're everywhere. Lutherans probably had 50 of them yesterday. I know. I think I put somebody out of the tournament with that. Yeah, that's probably it. I'm positive they didn't pay much for these. This is... Whoop! I dropped my cane. It says Gibson on the bottom. I can't read the rest. My eyes still don't work very good together. Don't throw it. Donate somewhere else. Ground advantage. Depends on where it's going. I had a military hood sale day before yesterday. Yeah, and it went to Ketchikan. Y'all know where Ketchikan is? Ketchikan? It's in Alaska. Shipping's a little more that direction. Daphne, what are you doing? You just wanna come here, let me pick you up. Everybody wants to see you. Oh, you think it's playtime? Come here. Arr. All right, I trapped her. Arr, arr. What's up? Huh? What's up? Ketchikan. That's on Alaska. Oh, she thinks that chocolate mix smells good. Yeah. She's getting so tall she doesn't fit in the screen anymore when I put her on the desk. All right, enough of that. God, you're getting big. She weighs almost 20 pounds now. Well, 17 maybe. Yeah, we got. It seems like every event you go to, you get one of those logo mugs, you know. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Now they're fighting over a toy. Dog's got to play. No chocolate mix for you. Nope. So anyway, yeah, what else did I get from the Lutherans yesterday? I got a silver plate set. It's not silver, but it was $20. This is Enchanted Rose, 42 piece, William Rogers. Let's look that up. We're not doing anything else. Evie. Let's see. And we will go screen share. Silver plate. I don't know. It's a bread and butter item. Yeah, it's a complete, you know, eight of everything and 2 serving pieces of one of those serving forks and serving spoons. Let's see what Enchanted Rose. And we go down here to sold listings. This looks similar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. They got 9 forks. How do you have 9 forks? Anyway, I got this spoon and this fork, and then I've got a set of 8 of all the different forks and spoons. So I don't know. It's probably turned $20 into $55 maybe. Not a huge money maker, but hey, it was there and I bought it. You sell stainless. Stainless is probably a better deal because you can get it cheaper. This is a pretty set. I mean, it's, of course, it's silver plated, so it's got to be, you got to keep it polished or it gets 9 forks happen. I don't give a fork. 60 to 100 at a quick, yeah. List it for 65 and take the first 55 that comes along. It was owned by Oneida and at least one other company, yeah. Well, it's an old company. I suspect it goes back to the 1800s. Yeah, this box has got some shelf life wear, but hey, it's got the box. So there you go. Anyway, what else did I get? I got a pair of Tony Lama boots. Already listed those. Might as well look at those too. We're not doing anything else. They're really nice boots. But they're size 8, which is size 10, 11, 12 sell better. But they will sell. Let's see here. Go on here. Click on that. Share. And there they are. This is my listing. Now, Craig, don't go on here and make me a stupid offer. Look how nice. They're in nice shape. Yeah. Check out the little bumps. If you see boots with bumps on it, that means these are ostrich. The bigger the bumps, they call them full quill ostrich. These are not full quill. These are like side panel. There's a little wear on the heels, but somebody's going to want these for 90 bucks. There you go. Style 8410. Size 8D. So that was a better buy from the Lutherans. Dun, dun. So I got another pair of shoes from them. I got, I think I got a jacket. Just stuff from the Lutherans. And they were all lookups. Oh. Church pants. All right, dogs, calm down. Crunchy boot. There you go. Crafters buy a lot of silver plate. Hey, Beth. Good morning. Anyway, I'll put a link in the chat if anybody wants to come in, because it's boring, just me. What else going on? I sold about 7, 8 items yesterday for about 350, so a good day of sales. Not spectacular, just good. And they're already packed up. I like to get my orders packed before the show starts in the morning. Yeah, it's a good day of sales. So let's check my sales performance. I check it every day pretty much. For the year, my gross sales are $90,575. So I've got to sell 9,435 to reach my goal for 2025. That's not going to happen. Yeah, I see that Craig asshole. That's you, isn't it? Uh, your butt. Somebody from Alabama's being a butthole. What is this spectacular? Shoot, man. Anything over 500 is ba-bam. Over 400 is above average. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do sound ferocious, don't they? They play tug of war with their toys. What's my net? My net is, where'd it go? It's about 50,000 net. Let's see. Sales. 53,580 is my net sales. So, yeah, I paid $18,500 for shipping labels this year. Isn't that crazy? But consider net to be about 20% of that goes to cost of goods. Lag always tells me that you only spent 10,000 for inventory this year. This year I probably spent more than that, but I've got like 70,000 enlisted items. So not everything you buy gets sold the same year. So you got to take that off the top. Yeah, you got to take off some taxes unless you can write it off. I got lots of write-offs this year. Like I'm writing off that silver tea set for 2025, and I'm positive it won't sell this year. Jabus, that includes my silver purchases that I intend to sell. Yeah, it was a good year. I figure on that take home after taxes, after fees, after all cost of goods, everything, probably somewhere between $30,000 and $35,000 to take home and spend. That's pretty good. Works out to about, well, last year I figured for the hours spent, I was making like 34, 35 bucks an hour. But what else am I going to do? That pays way better than part-time at Home Depot. Cost of goods sold, yeah. Which that would be a nightmare to figure out, because although I spent like $800 on electric plugs, I still have almost half of them left, so it'd be a nightmare to figure out down to the penny cost of goods versus what's sold. Yeah, a couple of cruises, cataract surgery. Man, my eyes are weird now. My left eye, I can see better up close because I've still got the bifocal part of my glasses on my left eye. But the right eye, I got no up close. It's just blurry. I have to hold the phone way out here. God, that place got to where it was hurting. You're always climbing up the ladder to get stuff down off the top shelves, or you're out in the garden department lifting mulch into the back of pickups. And just walking around on the concrete floors. Of course, you do get your steps in when you're working at Home Depot. And then, believe it or not every customer is nice. But yeah. Ugh. I know. Shoot, and every once in a while the lot guys go on break, so the regular employees had to cover helping people load their stuff. I tell you what, 40-pound bags of Quickcrete. I can do 4 or 5 bags, and I'm like, oh, my back already hurts. I know. So yeah, I was glad when reselling started paying more than my Home Depot check. So I said, ta-ta, see you later. I worked for them for about 4 years, so. Yeah, not every seller is nice either. Bearded picker, bearded picker, bearded picker. Of course, he came on the show yesterday, so he probably won't show up today. Shingles, yeah, God almighty. How much does a thing of shingles weigh? And it's not just the weight on them. They don't, they kind of flex. So you can't get a good grip on them either. Willow Lord. Who's Willow Lord? You leaving, Craig? Have a good one. Jake, where's Jake? Jake needs to come in and talk. So, yeah. Waiting on a doctor. So Gwen has stayed the last 2 nights with her mom in the hospital. She's been in there for 10, 11 days, can't breathe. They're going to transition her to what do you call the hospital where you're just trying to rehab? Still in the hospital, but it's a rehab type situation. But if she can't get her strength up enough to stand up and walk to her bed or walk to the bathroom anymore, it's tough decision time for us, for Gwen. Alabama versus Oklahoma tonight, huh? Well, Boomer Sooners. Beard ought to come on here so I can sing Boomer Sooner, Boomer Sooner, Boomer Sooner. I don't know how how does the fight song go to Alabama? Your mom did a stint a couple of years ago. Okay. Yeah, if she goes permanent into nursing care, it's going to drain what little money she has. Hey, Beth is here. What are you doing, cutie?
Hey.
How you been?
I'm going into the office for the last time this year, so I'm excited.
Well, good.
I wanted to come in and wish everyone a Merry Christmas.
Well, thank you. How are your sales doing?
Oh, sucky. They were great the beginning of December, and now they've just
Well,
so. But I sell mostly clothing, so.
yeah.
I've sold more Christmas items in December this year than I ever have. Usually my Christmas items sell all year round, and I sell a few in December, but man, my Christmas stuff has been flying. And I just sold a St. Patrick's Day scrub top. Hi, Anissa. Anissa likes scrub tops too. So people are already planning for St. Patrick's Day.
Wow.
So,
It's coming
so
up.
yeah. How are
I
your
would
eyes?
say
You said you're blurry in one eye. That shouldn't be that way.
it's because they only fixed one eye.
Are they going to fix the other one?
Yep, January 8th.
Oh, okay. I guess I thought you'd had them both done already. They did mine 1 week apart, so I don't have to wear glasses anymore since first grade. I've worn glasses since first grade, and I paid the extra and had the other lens replaced. And I do have to wear reading glasses, but I don't have to wear. It was amazing.
Yeah, I got the astigmatism lenses.
Yeah.
I paid up for those, $1,900 for each eye.
Yeah.
And yeah, I see great distance and maybe 4 feet away from 4 feet away to infinity. My right eye is just practically 20/20 now. But I have taken the lens out of my right eyeglasses because I still
Well, that's
use
smart.
prescription on my left eye.
That's smart.
It's not, I'm setting a fashion trend here.
Well, do you see halos at night when you're driving in that one eye?
I did it in both eyes before I got my right
Okay.
eye fixed. I haven't driven at night yet with with my right eye fixed. We'll see.
It's pretty cool. I kind of missed it when it went away. It went away a couple months out later. Kind of missed it. It was kind of pretty once I got used to it.
Yeah, I can look at my phone right now, and it's kind of like it's not a perfect rectangle. It's like the right side of my phone is slightly higher than the left side of my phone. I know it's not, but when I look at it, that's kind of what I see. So things are until I get my left eye fixed and everything heals, then yeah.
So, were you scared? Do you like having things like? Do you have problems with people messing with your eyes? Because I have a real fear of that.
No. I mean
And I,
it's annoying and not comfortable. And then they pour all that liquid crap in your eye and
yeah.
you're staring into that bright light thing and
And I
it's
told the guy I told the doctor, how nervous I was, and he said, "Well, it's going to take me about 6 minutes." And I said, "Okay, well, I'm counting to 66 times, and you better be done." And he was done before I finished counting. I just don't like people putting anything in my eye.
I was in there about
So,
15 minutes, I guess.
oh yeah, in there the whole time. But I mean, as far as the actual, I was petrified. I was so petrified. And I
Uh,
didn't think I couldn't imagine them have like holding my eye open and all that. But I think they gave me, if I remember, they gave me some kind of I don't know, pill or something. I don't know what it was that I took
they gave me
beforehand to kind of relax me.
they gave me 2 Valium, but
Yeah, I think that's what I took. Yeah,
I don't
and
know if
so
it calmed me down or not. I've never had Valium before that, and I couldn't tell any difference in the way I felt just because I had Valium.
right.
I don't know. I guess it kept me calmer than I would have been. I don't know. No, if somebody's like stitching up a cut on me or taking blood or something, yeah, it doesn't bother me much. I'm not afraid. It doesn't scare me or anything or make me nervous. In fact, while I was before she would give me the Valium, she checked my vitals. And she said, I can't give you the Valium yet until you get your heart rate up. She said, you're awfully calm for fixing to get your eye surgery.
Well, that's your
So
personality anyway.
she made me stand up and sit down a few times until my heart rate got up to what they required. You're a kicker, Mike?
I talked to Barry yesterday, and he is Santa and all over the place right now.
Yeah. There's a bunch of resellers that are Santas. But I guess just because resellers are pretty much nice people.
Yeah, I think he almost got bit by a dog last week at one of the events. I think it was a animal rescue thing or something.
Oh, yeah.
As people have to take the dog's pictures with Santa, and so it was a close call.
That's right, Anissa.
Hi, Anissa, miss you. I may try to go get some appliances on Sunday at the flea market. If I do, I might do a live next week and show people what I got. Man, I wish I had an auction place near me like you do.
Yeah, majority of what I buy is from auctions.
That would save me so much driving around. Because the flea market's like an hour to an hour and a half away from me.
Well, the Colleen auction is It takes me an hour and 15 minutes to drive there. But if I had to go to that many garage sales to get the same amount of stuff, I would be driving a hell of a lot more.
But you already know what you're going there to pick up. See, when I go to the flea market, I don't know if I'm going to score or if I'm going to come home with nothing.
Right.
You know?
I've been to the flea market in Waco one time, and I wasn't very serious about reselling back then. That was like 9 or 10 years ago. And it was mostly just Chinese stuff
Yeah.
or south of the border type products.
A lot of food at ours. A lot of produce. A lot of electronic, car radios, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I have this one lady that I really, really trust her. That's where I buy most of my vacuum cleaners from. She always gives me a good deal. But like I said, she's not always there and she doesn't always have stuff. But she's the main one I go for. I need to probably get her number, but I don't know if she'd even want to do that. That would save me a drive.
Well, it doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah.
I've gotten, I usually get 2 or 3 private picks a year for just saying I buy stuff. You got stuff you want to sell me? You know, that type deal.
Oh yeah, the appliances here in our thrift stores are just the prices are outrageous.
Yeah, Lutherans, they're not expensive for, uh, they are not expensive for appliances, but they never have anything that's like really good. I did get a Cuisinart coffee maker yesterday. It was $8 and it should sell for about 50. But that one, it looks like it's better to go ahead and sell the whole thing instead of parting it out.
Yeah.
As long as it works, got to test it and make sure it's clean. I opened a coffee maker one time and it was full of mold.
Yep.
I just took it to the trash and threw it in.
I had when I went to Canton, I met one of the resellers out there, and they had just had a flood the day before, and there was a Bun coffee maker, like a commercial one,
Right.
and it was full of water. I mean, it wasn't covered up during the night, and it was just full of water. And I got the lady to sell it to me for $5. I mean, it had tons of accessories. And she's like, I don't know why you want to buy this. It's ruined. I'm like, well, I'm just gonna try to dry it out. Man, I made so much money off that one machine. Just threw the base away and sold all the accessories.
So you parted it out?
Yeah, but they have all these little drawers with a pod drawer and a filter drawer, and you just pop them in. That
Right.
depending on what kind of coffee thing you want to make. They had several different carafe sizes that go in it. Espresso, like this thing was fancy, and I sold all that stuff. The filters. So it didn't matter if that stuff got wet, and I just threw the base away. Got the feet off. I still sell the feet.
So Robin says she's going to try just listing from her opportunity pile for January and not buy anything.
Ooh, that would be good.
That's probably.
I like that word, opportunity pile.
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I need to get listed. I could go probably at least 2 months without buying anything new. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. I got like a huge tote of Lego that I need to just scoop up into bags and sell by the pound.
Yeah, sell by the scoop.
And then I've got like 8 Coleman lanterns. Put some gas in them and pump them up and test them. I got all kinds of projects. I need to get that stuff done before I buy anything else, but it's hard not to buy.
Yeah, I'm working on well, I call it my end of life reseller plan. And it's a spreadsheet for my wife in case I ever become incapacitated or die, with all my passwords and the procedures for shutting my stores down, and or if I'm in the hospital, putting my stores on vacation. She doesn't know how to do any of that, and that's important, because I know some resellers that have gone in the hospital and they've gotten their account, really, really below standard just because they couldn't fulfill their orders. And I don't know how many of you do that kind of plan, but my wife doesn't want to have anything to do with reselling. She knows absolutely nothing about my accounts.
Yeah, same here. Daphne, do you have to tear all this toy stuffing out?
She's so cute. She's so cute.
She is cute, but check this
But
out.
she's a mess. Yeah.
Look at her.
I got a stop sign. I look at her. Hey, girl. Now the light screen.
Look at the floor.
Cute.
Look at all the stuff
Oh,
in
yeah.
toys. Here we go. This is a squeaker, I guess. I don't know.
That was fun, Dad. Buy me another one.
You evil puppy, as you are.
Next. What's next?
I know.
Bring it on.
What's up? What's the matter with you?
You can't get mad at them.
I don't know why Gwen
buys.
Too
dang cute.
I don't know why Gwen buys her toys that have stuffing in them. She gets that crap everywhere. At least it's white. It doesn't stain anything. Yeah, it's good to have a plan for if you get sick or if you die. Yeah, if you die, you're not going to care what happens to the stuff you got in your inventory. You're just up there with Jesus going, look at them having to take care of all my crap. Except I've got, like some sterling silver jewelry. They don't need to just throw it out. All the rest of the stuff, they can just put a roll-up dumpster and just toss it in, probably. Anyway. Well, what else is going on? Christmas. I got to order some bubble wrap today. I usually go to Kevin's site and use his link to American Bubble Boy. Silver is $66 an ounce. Well, when we got the packaging,
we lost some money on the stock market this week.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sadie's going to bring a trailer and load up whenever I pass out of my death pile. Right. That's what you get for being my friend, sucker. You get stuck with all this crap. I'm not a collector, so I don't have anything valuable much.
Is Phil in the chat?
I think so, yeah.
Phil, if you're in the chat, I need to, on Christmas Eve, I want to take my parents to look at Christmas lights, and I don't know where to go because they can't get out and walk. All the things around your area, you got to get out and walk. I want something I can drive them through. Please let me know. He lives up that way.
Surely they've got one of those drive-through parks around the Houston area.
I thought so too, but all the ones that I thought were drive-through are not drive-through. You have to get out and walk them. That ain't gonna happen with them. So
yeah.
Most of the places up there where they live on the lake are gated communities. You can't just drive in to go look at the lights. Gotta have a pass code. So
Bumcrack says Lag and Mr. Sadie have Casket Chaser app installed.
Hey Bumcrack. Miss you. I haven't talked to you in ages. I haven't had a hangout in forever. So
why are you such an evil puppy? Huh? Why are you evil? Yeah, you got toy fluff stuck in your teeth now. She just sits on top of one of those toys filled with fluff and just chews at it and pulls at it until she's got all of it out. Then she takes the toy to the backyard and throws it out there. I bet there's 30 dog toys in the backyard. Anyway, so we're closing in on Christmas, and
are you gonna have any shows next week?
Probably.
Yeah.
Just depends on what happens with the mother-in-law. How much I get done. Tom's going to be gone until the 1st still, so if nothing's going on, sure, I'm doing a show. So, yeah. Holidays, except for just a few hours here and there, it's business as usual around here normally. So anyway, all right, I'm going to shut the show down and take my orders to the post office, get some listing done today. Try to
everybody have a great weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, please. Have a great weekend on me. And thanks for popping in, Beth.
Yeah, sorry I'm not that chatty. I'm trying to concentrate.
Looks like you're doing good, though. Looks like you're all healthy and spry.
I'm trying.
Headed to work. So they shut your work down for a full week at Christmas?
No, but I'm going to work remotely on Tuesday, and then I'm off the rest of the week. So, and then I work remotely the next Tuesday. I work remotely on Tuesdays, and I go in on Friday. But I've had to go in several times this week because I'm trying to close out the year. I do all the financial stuff, so have been going in more than usual this week. So I won't be there long. I got about maybe 3 hours of stuff to do, and then I'll head back and work the rest of the day remotely and try to get some listings done. And but it's very slow right now, pretty much. So I get some listings done here and there. So y'all take care. Merry Christmas if I don't talk to you guys.
All right.
Merry Christmas, Todd. When I say Merry Christmas.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.